Every session, you have to start at least one good habit and do it consistently. This is your Do It task. Starting today, your task is to track what you eat and drink. From a nutritional standpoint, we don't always know or remember what we are eating and drinking. We consume things because we like how they look or taste. But these sensations are deceptive, so we need to know what and how much we are consuming, especially if we are trying to control our weight. Once you learn how to keep track of your consumption, you may be surprised to learn how much sugar and saturated fat you're consuming. You can use a site like the HPBs to calculate how many calories you're consuming. Nutritional information in packaging. When keeping track, you'll want to include packaged goods, where nutritional information is given on the packaging. Look at the ingredients. The ingredients list tells you what the product has in it, from the highest quantity to the least, in order. Look at the nutritional information panel. Look at the serving size. If you eat less than the serving size, divide the amount. If you eat more, multiply the amount. Note that the serving size may be smaller than what you consider a serving. Also, many packages look like they have one serving, but the values are for one serving in a package of 2 or more servings, so be careful. Look at the calories, fats, cholesterol, and carbohydrates per serving. Look at the percent of daily values for the nutrients. Limit saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, sodium, and sugars. Be sure to consume enough fiber, vitamins, calcium, and iron. Now let's practice. Write down what you've eaten today. Account for everything, including drinks and sauces. Calculate the amount of calories for each item using an online calorie counter. Think of this process of adding the amount of calories you've eaten like you would your bank balance, with the difference being that you don't want to eat more than your allowance and would prefer to eat less if possible. You know your calorie goal for each day, so start counting the amount of calories you consume to get as close to your goal as possible. By keeping track of your intake, you can see at a glance how you've done during the week. At the end of the week, add the daily calorie totals to get a weekly total and divide it by 7 to get your daily average calorie intake. Remember that portion size is very, very important. Even a small difference in portion size can mean a big difference in calories and fat grams. Most people find it much easier to lose weight once they start keeping a food diary, because the diary makes them aware of what they are consuming, which helps them to choose what to eat and drink and what to minimize or avoid. Knowing this is the most important part of changing your lifestyle. Don't worry about handwriting and spelling. They are not important because you are the only person who will see this. What is important is to be honest and write down what you really eat, be accurate, measure portions and read labels, be complete and include everything. Keep track of what you eat for every meal, every day of the week. But if that is too much, keep track of what you eat and drink on at least 2 weekdays and 1 weekend day. Motivations. Write down motivations that will help you to complete this Do It task. For example, why do you want to track what you eat and drink? Write down one reason and be specific. I want to track what I eat and drink because. Turn your answers into a motivational statement. In order to track what I eat and drink, I will. Write out one affirmation to create a positive mindset for this program. I can do this today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. For each answer, make sure that it is SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely. When thinking about your goals and motivations, keep the following in mind. Challenge yourself, but don't aim for the impossible. Use positive language. At a minimum, look at your goal and goal actions at the start and end of the day. If you get discouraged, review your goal and actions and fine-tune them if needed. If you achieve the goal, reward yourself with a non-food treat. By adopting these good habits, you are improving your long-term quality of life. So be motivated and aim to make them a regular part of your life.